guys, so we're about to go on the studio tour. It's gonna be a long wait, 40 minutes. At least that's what it said on the wait time. Wow, look at that view. King Kong ride. Well, here, studio tour. Jimmy Fallon.
You guys keep walking, Welcome, welcome, guys. Have fun today. Straight ahead under that sign. It's about an hour-long tour today through our world-famous movie and television studio. Where are you guys visiting from today? No? Okay. Anyone want to tell me where they're from today? Where are you guys from? LA? Locals? Very good stuff. New England? Oh, England, the real England. Have a great tour. Have fun straight ahead under that sign. And welcome to all you guys up there. You guys having fun so far today?
Yeah.
Yes? Having a good day? Yes? Yes? No? Where are you from? Where are you from? Yeah. What? Oregon. Very nice. I want to say it all at once. I couldn't tell. Well, have a great day, guys. Enjoy your time in California. Goodbye, everything. Goodbye. Did you have a good tour? Yes. Good tour? Very nice. This is maybe
Hogwarts. My goodness, this line, my dudes. It's really refreshing.
If you do not have a pair of those glasses, now would be an excellent time to raise your hand high up in the air so we can get you a pair. Cool. You guys prepared? I like you. I see that some of you guys are wearing them already. They look fantastic, but go ahead and take them off. You don't need them just yet. World's already in 3D, so if you see something flying at you right now, it's real, so duck. Now, if you might have noticed, we are sitting in a vehicle. This vehicle could go nowhere without a driver. His name is, am I pronouncing this correctly, Dave? Am I close? It's Dave. Yeah. His name's Dave. Everybody say hi, Dave.
Hi.
Dave, he is very important to this operation, so be nice, because without him, we would walk. And if you're as lazy as me, he is your new best friend. Now, I'm going to answer the question that about 50% of you are wondering right now. Yes. Don't deny it. You are. They're on the tour. They're on the back.
Oh, yeah, man.
Have those phones out ready. I do want to take a second now to introduce you all to my co-host on today's tour. You may recognize him from Saturday Night Live or The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. Here he is, you guessed it, Jimmy Fallon. Take it away, Jimmy.
Oh, hey there. You made it. Welcome to the Universal Studio Tour. I'm Jimmy Fallon. I'll be making sure that you get through this experience in one piece. You've got the very best guy.
The beautiful Evan. Oh.
And the greatest driver.
And the incredible Dave.
You're the best. I love that. Even though
The beautiful Devin.
owes me $5.
Wait, what did you just say?
I know you guys are excited to get on the tour, but first,
We have
you say to
some movie posters. These are just some examples of thousands of movies that we've made at Universal over the years. And if you're a big film buff like me, you can pretty much pinpoint where any classic movie is from. So take a look at your screen and see if you recognize this famous 40s flick.
Mrs. Barrington.
Thank you, Walker.
Did you hear that? Mrs. Barrington.
Not quite, darling, but soon. Very, very soon. Bella.
Yes?
Have a bottle of champagne sent to the room at once. And make sure that we are not disturbed for any reason.
In case you got accidentally cut the video short, but the lady at the front, she said that there are Pokemon on this tour. So Jeremy better get your ass on this tour right away.
A voice.
Hi everybody, I'm Carson Daly from NBC Voice. I want to welcome you to the Universal Front Lot. Our show is filmed on stage 12. It happens to be the largest sound stage on the Universal lot. Take a look.
Thank you, Carson. No, it is the largest on the lot, but it's also one of the top 10 biggest sound stages in the world. So when we have something to shoot inside of a sound stage on a very large scale, we shoot it in there. So we've got the biggest on the lot, and coming up off to the left is the busiest on the lot. It's sound stage 25, and it was used most recently for CSI, Crime Scene Investigation, starring Ted Danson and Elizabeth Shue. That's a show about crime scene investigations. But CSI was much too epic for just one soundstage to contain it, so they also used the sound stages 24, 23, and 22, also off to the left. But now they are currently being used for Colony. It's the new NBC series coming this fall. Keep an eye out. Now we call them sound stages because they are mostly soundproof. They're about Soundstage 44. It was home summer of 2014 to a tiny little independent film. You probably didn't hear anything about it. It was called Furious 7, starring Paul Walker and Vin Diesel. Concept arriving to actually filming it.
That was Ted back there.
They could take weeks, months, or even years to shoot. So we have these bungalows off to the left. And they used to be dressing rooms for some of Hollywood's top stars like Doris Day, Rock Hudson, and Jimmy Stewart. They were also used as little houses while the stars would have their concerts. It's actually a composite of several different city skylines. It's not just one like you might think. It's LA, Chicago, and New York all rolled into one. We could put this in the background of some of our films to make it look like it's a real city skyline. Also coming up off to the left-hand side is a little peek at our metropolitan sets designed to look like New York. We applicably call it New York Street. It's got its own theater district, its own 34th Street, its own Macy's. And you know what, my co-host Jimmy Fallon is no stranger to the Big Apple, so I'm going to throw it back over to him for his expertise. And live from New York, it's Jimmy Fallon.
Hey everyone, welcome to New York. I got my start right here in New York on Saturday Night Live. This is actually my old neighborhood. What's got mugged over there? By an old woman. Tough lady. This is my favorite hot dog guy. Hey, buddy. How's it going? Remember me? No. Just like old times. Gotta love New York City. Hey, I'm walking here. Hey, it's cool, guys. I was just walking there. So it's not exactly New York, but a lot of times when you see New York in the movies, it was shot right here on the Universal Metro sets. If you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. Even if you make it here on the Universal lot.
Just foam rubber and fiberglass. You can walk up to some of the bricks on these buildings and give them a good squeeze. They're just squishy like foam rubber. And the buildings are much shorter than they appear as well. If you peek your heads out the sides of the tram and look up, you might notice that the windows get smaller as the buildings get taller. It's called forced perspective. It's creating the illusion that the window is further away from the camera than it actually is. It makes it look like it's a skyscraper you would find in New York rather than just a film set you would find in LA. And from the top of our buildings to our street level, if you guys look down at our street, you might notice any sewer gratings, any manhole coverings. We can actually lift these up and put fog machines in there, make it look like it's a steamy sewer grate in a dark, cold New York City night rather than a sunny California day. We've got a lot of little tricks when it comes to making movies like this. We call it movie magic, and we use it quite well. In fact, that Jimmy Fallon clip that we just showed you, well, there's more there than meets the eye. Let's take a closer look, see if you guys can spot it. The scene where Mary Jane has her big theater debut and Peter Parker's a little bit late for the opening. But Spider-Man is not the only superhero to walk these streets. Transformers starring Shia LaBeouf and Megan Fox shot here. They ran down this street with the Allspark to escape Megatron, destroying some of our sets so it would look like we were caught up in the wreckage of the war. Or Captain America, the first Avenger, starring Chris Evans and Haley Atwell shot here. They dressed this area up like 40s New York, and they shot some pretty intense action sequences right here on the street. Now those are some pretty impressive heroes, but Universal has quite a few heroes as well.
Just have them in your hand.
I believe we're about to go inside the King Kong stuff. Oh, what? About to return to Skull Island, my boy.
Really put a lot of thought into the character personality, and he's so much more than a monster. In fact, it's not a monster. You know, he is an incredibly majestic, ancient creature. He's a force of nature. He's old, he's wise, he's proud, he's fierce, and obviously he has a heart. The most important feature.
Ohio. Woohoo! I got wet. Down. Woohoo! Where's my Lamborghini? All the Flintstone cars, nostalgic. Trying to look for a Lamborghini. This
Well, now we are
Transformers.
going to take you from the main streets that some of those cars drive onto an island just off the coast of Costa Rica.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
This is Jurassic
Well,
Park
that's
stuff.
probably not great. No reason to panic, though. We'll find them around here somewhere. Now, if you look off to the left, you can see that I found the dinosaurs. Run! Oh, Dilophosaurus. Oh, they're everywhere. Watch out, cars 3 and 4. They're coming for you.
I'm gonna get in the face.
You didn't know that? Yeah, sorry about that. Those little rascals, those are Dilophosaurus. At least they're not spitting acid like in the movie, right? Silver linings. We can't back up. Okay, well, plan B, what we'll do instead is just drain the water, create a nice little pathway for ourselves. Bunch of whiner babies over here. Now, we are going to be going below sea levels. There's a slight chance that some water might seep in on the floor, so I'd recommend picking up anything off the floor that you definitely don't want to get wet, like feet, bags, newborn children, anything like that. As we drive below sea level here, make sure you guys remember your safety rules. Stay seated at all times, keep all hands, arms, feet, legs, and selfie sticks inside at all times. Yes, I do have to say that now. And as we saw in King Kong 360 3D, they used some amazing special effects in King Kong, but they also used some of the oldest tricks in the book, miniature sets. So as we drive on our new watery path here, you're going to want to look off to the left-hand side, because that's as big as Skull Island and the SS Venture ever really got. Dave, I've actually got lyrics to this song too. Do you want to hear them? It's good. I don't know if you can handle it. Okay, here we go.
island.
Right, but nah, it's tiny. It's just a little baby boat. Baby boat. Now this effect works really well on camera. Looks very realistic. A real train for filming if they need to. You come out of either one of those tunnels off to either side of the track. Now when they were filming that episode of Bones in here, they did have to change some of the maps and the advertisements. For instance, if you look at the maps or the signs right now, you notice that we are in San Francisco. Okay, so this is the whole track. Well, that's a big truck. What that is. What's your country? Okay, silver linings, folks. Now we can see the city, so that's cool, right? We're having fun. Okay, no reason to panic. But now might be a good time to hang on to your motorcycles until the
Smells like gas.
But totally no reason to panic. Just, you know, make your final farewell. I don't know. I don't like it. I want it to stop. Thanks a lot. Okay, guys, as long as the train doesn't activate, we're going to be just fine. The train's not activated. It's headed right for us. Oh, what's that noise now? Oh, guys on the right. Remember when you made fun of people on the left during flash flood? That was earthquake, the big one. We just survived an 8.3 on the Richter scale. Now that effect was featured in an episode of Bones. Take a look at your screen, see what we just survived while I fix. Just watch it. Pete is my best friend, so I'm very excited to see him again introduced. Oh, no. Oh, guys, that's an even bigger shark. They caught the wrong shark. Pete! Pete, can you hear me, buddy? Yeah, get out of the water, buddy. Get on the boat. Swim to the boat, Petey. It's right there. Pete, scream if you're okay. Oh, he's okay. Thank goodness. I gotta tell you, I was almost nervous. Oh, no. Oh, for Pete's sake. Oh, we played poker last week. He owes me money. Well, there's $10. I'll never see you again. All right. Well, we're going to duck for safety behind these flammable gasoline tanks. Nothing says safety like flammable gasoline tanks. We're going to see if he takes the bait on that yellow barrel there. We tied it to the dock. Okay, he's taking the bait. He's taking the dock. We're going to need a bigger tramp. Doesn't that feel refreshing on a freezing cold day like today? You know what? I do have one more friend I'd just love for you all to meet. His name is Bruce. I know that some of you guys are thinking that shark looked pretty fake, but then tell me something. Why were you screaming? Yeah, I heard ya. Now, usually I like to pick out... Sorry, guys, don't really know what to say here. I thought the sets were closed today, so... Sir, okay. Weird. Anyways, if you guys look up the Hilton House, you might... Oh, no. No, it's fine. He's just helping her to her car. She spilled some wine on her shower curtain dress. In the trunk, because it's more comfortable. Dave, call security. Oh, no, he sees us. Probably because I'm wearing a microphone. Okay, well, that's a big knife is what that is. So, Dave, let's get out of here. Ixnay to security. We're just going to go. We're just going to go. Okay, we're going to close Mr. Window and we're going to go. We didn't see anything up here, but the car floor might have seen some things. Oh, I can't look.
That's a plane. Minton.
Site set is a perfect example of a set that is all designed around a vision that Steven had.
Again, to sit down to talk about War of the World, that thought.
Well, that is just the weirdest looking tow truck I have ever seen. And that, I don't even know what that is, some kind of a tank or a stealth vehicle of some kind. Okay, I think I hear music. That doesn't sound that sketchy. Maybe that means there's someone here that can help us having a party or something. Hello? Is there anyone here? Oh, hello.
Hey, yo! They just got here. All right, I got it. Well, listen, hello, beautiful people, particularly you right there missing the third row. How you doing?